All right, Math 8, this is your Tuesday homework help. This is your Tuesday homework help. Okay, yep, there we go. Okay, so we're working on solving equations. All right, we're working on solving equations and angles. Okay, so the relationship between these two angles in the picture is that the two angles are supplementary. They add up to, when you add it together, they form a straight line. They are supplementary. So that means that they add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to add both angles together, x plus 2 plus the 153, and set it equal to 180 degrees. Okay? So first thing, we look for distributive property we don't have. Combine like terms on each side separately. So on this side, we're going to add 2 plus the 153, which is 155. So this is x plus 155. Bring down the equal, bring down the 180. Now to get x by itself, to solve for x, we got to get rid of the positive 155. So we're going to subtract. The opposite of adding is to subtract. Whatever you do to one side of this equation, you have to do to the opposite side of the equation or equal sign. Okay? So here when you subtract 155, that's 0, and we're left with this x. On this side, when we subtract, we have 180 minus the 155, which gives us 25. So x is equal to 25. Okay? All right, we're going to do number 2. Again, these two angles form a straight line. They are also supplementary. Okay, that means that the two angles added or combined together will add up to 180 degrees. So you're going to add this angle, which is 4x minus 33, plus the 77, and set it equal to 180 degrees. So now, first thing, look for distributive property. There's no distributive property in this problem. Next is to combine like terms on each side of the equal sign. So here I'm going to combine these two together. I have negative 33 plus the 77, and that's going to give me 44. So I have 4x plus 44, bring down the equal sign, 180 degrees. So to get x by itself, we first must move the 44, positive 44. The inverse of adding is to subtract. So the only way to move the 44 is to subtract 44 on both sides of that equal sign. So when we subtract it here, that gives me 0. And I'm left with this 4x. So I'm going to bring down the 4x on this side. Now I have the 180 minus the 44, and that's going to give me 136. Okay? The operation that's automatically between 4 and x is multiplication. The inverse or opposite of multiplication is division. So in order to get x by itself, we got to divide by 4 on both sides. Okay? 4 divided by 4 gives you 1x. Bring down the equal sign. We have 36 divided by 4. That gives us 34. Okay? All right, let's look at a different kind of problem. This one is going to be the same as 1 and 2. You should be able to do this one on your own. Okay? Now we get to ones where the two angles added or combined. You see this little box? This is an indicator that these two angles add up to 90 degrees. That makes them complementary. Okay? That means that you're going to add the two angles together and set it equal to 90 degrees. So we have the 4x plus 7 plus that 55. Both angles are equal to 90 degrees. So we'll look for distributive property. There's no distributive property in this problem. So we're going to combine like terms. We're going to combine these two terms. We have 7 plus the 55, and that gives you 62. So we got 62 here. We're going to bring down 4x, okay? Bring down the equal, bring down the 90. In order to get x by itself, we have to first get rid of a positive 62. The inverse of adding is to subtract it. So to get rid of this 62 so that we can get x by itself, we're going to subtract 62 on both sides. So we have 90 minus 62 on this side, which is 28. So let's bring down this side. This is gone. This gives me 4x on this side because this is 0. And this side gives me 28. Okay, the operation that's between the 4 and the x is multiplication. The inverse of multiplication is division. So when we divide by 4, we got 28 divided by 4. That gives you 7. So our value for x in this problem is 7. Okay, so we're going to do 6 the same way, 8 the same way, 7, and we're going to also do 5 the same way. Okay, all right, y'all. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Have a good one. Bye.